Njiani Yeriko aliketi kipofu, aliyeitwa Bartimayo. Oh, thank you for the like. Who is this? Oh, Bridget, how are you? Njiani Yeriko aliketi kipofu, aliyeitwa Bartimayo. Sauti kuu. Hey, Bridget, mwende mwenyewe, mambo vipi dada? Karibu. Hey, how dark is my camera? Then bright, the light is very bright, but I know what to do. Thank you for joining me. Twende. Oh, thank you. Bring the story. Did you go to church, or when are you going to church? Nzami babaye. Hi man. Hi to how are you? Where are you watching me from? Nizami. Hey. Where are you watching us from? Where are you watching me from? Njiani Yeriko aliketi kipofu, aliyeitwa Bartimayo. Yesterday I was enjoying. Hello, Nizami. Oh, that's great. Where are you watching me from? Thank you guys for joining. We are 8 in the house. At least we could have thumbs up. Like the live. Thank you, Mwende. Let's double tap the screen, guys. Yes, double tap the screen so that you hit the like button. Let it bounce like this. Yeah. Me, I'm in Kenya. I'm a Kenyan. Yeah. Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan. Is that India or where? Or Pakistan? Are you a Pakistanese or? Yes, Bridget. Niambie. Yes, like that. Thumbs up. And Thomas Ondicho. Why? Oh, close to Russia. Thank you, Nzambi. So, as a new, if you're new in my channel, like Thomas, give me thumbs up, brother, and remember to subscribe to support my channel through your subscription. Yes. Thomas, why do you ask why if I'm a pastor? Oh, it's bordering Russia. Okay. No, it's funny, Mwende. You know, when somebody just pop and ask you, are you a pastor? So I have to ask him, why does he think so? Eh? No, generally. Oh, hey families. If you know, you know. If you doesn't, forget about it. Right. Ni Aroma mwenyewe. Thumbs up, guys. Double tap. Let's double tap the screen so that we hit the like. Yes, buddy. Woo! If you know, you know. Christine, hi. How are you? Thank you, guys. We are doing well. Oh, without borders. Very great. You are here, Dada. Thank you. Let's double tap. Let's double tap. Let's double tap. In the next 2 hours, we shall have achieved something. If you've not connected with me, remember to connect with me. Remember to connect with me and make yourself visible for me too. Yes, without borders. How are you? V, without borders. Since you don't have boundaries, kwa mimi nikuwe na fence ya sing'enge ni ng'ombe. I am good, sister. How are you? Njiani Yeriko aliketi kipofu aliyeitwa Bartimayo. What do you think? Oh, okay. I can see it. All right. Barabara kabisa, wadau, rafiki, mpenzi mtazamaji, popote ulipo, karibu kwenye dira ya saa 5 urobo. Dira ya saa 5. I'm good, my friend. Where is our drink today? Our drink, I did injustice, so today the bottle is empty. So we're gonna do bottle race. I did injustice just as I arrived in. I finished myself with that to cool down the radiator, and that's how. Right. Like I said, Satano Kamili, here, bumper to bumper. By the way, I saw you guys discussing something about what is so funny with the jackets. Which one? Do you want the blue jacket or which jacket? I don't understand, my sister. Because I saw you people discussing about that, but I never understood anything on it somewhere. Sikuelewa ni nini mlikuwa mnaongelea, by the way. Oh, you want a blue jacket. You want to connect with people. I saw you people discussing something about sijui when you make sijui what, I don't know. Can you people enlighten me on this? Oh, so you want? Let me give you. Why? Okay. Mnichanue. Hey. So how many people should have the blue jackets? I don't understand now. You know, it's when I'm learning new things. I'm still children. Oh. It will look for them. Don't worry. Where? I don't understand. Umeanza kuwa nabii hapa, Christine, eh? Mwende. Those jackets are no-go zone. You only go to Kikomba and you get it. Okay, okay. I'm now getting you. Which means not everybody should wear the nini. But if you have like 3 people with that in your while live streaming, is that a problem? Will they count? Will they count in what effect will they bring? Italeta nini gani? Yeah, I just want to understand something because sometimes I just say here, like for the few days I've been going live. And then, but more than that, mtu chanue hizi vitu tujue hawa. Because we are far away from, in fact, when was that? 1st of April was the Great Fool's Day. There are no members here to wear them. What do you understand? What do you mean? Hi, Julia. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Some gloves. Hi, friend. Your glove is here. Yes, I've seen you. How are you? How are you, Sam? The Canvas family. Thank you for joining. How are you, the Canvas family? Thank you. It's your guy, HORANCE AROMAH here as usual. Now, guys, I want to ask you a question. Now, Julia, can you pin something on top here? I want us to engage something. There is something funny I want to ask you. Yes, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs up. We are doing great. We are doing great. I don't know whether you can pin something. I want you to pin something. Just a question, eh? No. I think it might affect the nini. I don't know. That we will discuss. I will ask in the group. But I have something funny to ask here. Me, I'm a man of talks. I'm very talkative. So when I talk, And you write here, I think we're going to engage Wabera. Guys, we are doing great. We are doing great. We are doing great. We are doing great. Guys, oh. Yeah, it's back. Sorry, guys, for that. Can you hear me now? We are good, Julia. How was your day today? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Yeah. Is my camera clear? Yeah. Now. Oh, but now it's okay. Njiani Eriko aliketi kipofu aliyeitwa Bahati. Look at that again. All right. Aha. How do you see the CBC curriculum with 844? Yes, guys. How do you see the 844 curriculum? Yes. Guys, thank you. We are doing great. We are doing great. Let's keep dabbing, eh? We are doing great. We are doing great. We are doing great. We are doing great. What can you say about the 844 curriculum? That's as we attended compared to the CBC that the current generation or the children are now going through, that they have been battling with for a few years now. CBC and the 844. What can you say about the CBC and the 844? Already, that's what I wanted, if she can pin it for me here, so that we talk of it. When we are done with that, we pin another one, we talk about it small in that order. Jioni Yeriko aliketi kipofu aliyeitwa Bartimayo. Yes, guys. Oh, it's a serious question. It's so hard, eh? It's so hard, eh? Yes. Uh-huh. The question is, in your opinion, what can you say about the CBC and with what you experienced during the 844 curriculum? Julia has said that to her, CBC is better. Who else thinks CBC is better than the 844? Yes, the 844. Yes, guys, thank you for joining. Let's tap. Yeah, sure. CBC? Uh-huh. CBC has a lot of critical thinking. It engages brain a lot, eh? Yeah, that's nice. Uh-huh. It's good to hear that. So, without thinking, actually, with the CBC, if there is no even choices that we used to have in 844 system, eti ABCD. Kama ujui, ujui. If you doesn't know, you doesn't know. So they made it more technically or more technical. The pupils are studying like a college student one. Very serious, vigorous. The pupils are studying like college students. You have to master. You have to know it by force, by fire. Without that, uh-huh. Now, Apple, that point you brought now, Julia, is what is so funny that makes me ask the question. We, the parents of the 844, the parents of the 844, currently, you are well acquainted with the knowledge of 844 system, whereby you could understand. But now, the new curriculum has a lot exceeding expectation, below expectation, below average, what, until you don't understand what the hell is this thing. The way the questions are asked, if you don't, to a point your child is challenging you, no, mom, no, dad, it's not done this way, it's done that way, is this the other way. You see? How do you feel sometimes when you tend to help your children with their homework and then one tells you, Mom, no, it's not like this, it's like this way. How do you always feel? In fact, with the CBC, it's very important while nurturing a talent, but answering their questions becomes very tricky. If you are not smart in the bookwork, ensure that at least with the CBC is very much important because it helps you understand the kind of a talent the child or the son or the daughter of yours has, and then what they intend to have. Wengine wametoroka, okay, washaenda. So nurturing talents is very much important because with the CBC it will help you. If a child is talented in something like wiring, you'll start figuring out the engineering work that the child can learn easily. That will help their life. That will help their life. Yeah, that will help their life. And that is when things get better because now when a child is busy working on wiring, connecting wires, a child at age 3 or 5, you find them with the dead dry cells, then they connect it. Like me, I used to connect some dead dry cells like 3 or 10 with a bladder, then I tie it all around. Then I use some wire. From this point, then I look for something like a switch. I connect that one there. Then there is a particular wires going into several ways because I remember like me that I called it wand work before even the CBC. I could use the bicycle wire, wheel wire to construct a toy looking like a vehicle. Then I buy some globes, those tiny one, ndogo ndogo, like those of a spotlight or torchy. Chwa. Then I place two in the front, two in the back, and again this other one that was, yeah, the slow learners, that is, then you tie it around, then with the bristles you just hook the wires, you press your switch in whatever you've meant here, like a steering. There is something you just switch here, and those lights are on as you enjoy. So if a child goes through that dimension, you see a child have started constructing things using wire or anything, you start thinking of an engineering work. If a child can construct a vehicle through the wires, this is an engineer, a mechanical engineer. This can be good in panel beating. This can be good in assembling the engine. This can be good in wiring. You find one is busy, the house. Sometimes, like again, I remember Ushago, Mashinani, with the dead cells, we could go around homesteads collecting that. Then after coming, you prepare something like a hollow object, very long, like this. Then you arrange the batteries in it. After arranging the batteries so well, you use the bladder, either that from the wheel of a bicycle or that from an inflated tire of a vehicle. So the inside bladder tube, do we call it the tube? The tube that has busted, that is no longer in use, can still be used in another way. So you find after tying that, you make yourself a circuit with several wires. You look for a broken spotlight, then you test if the bulbs are still working, then you touch the wires along. When that is done in the house, you find one you place in the sitting room, another one in the bedroom, another one maybe at the doorstep. Then you switch them in from inside. So sometimes if you run out of paraffin that was used in how do you call this? In some homes they use the pressure lamp, tin lamp, the so-called Otongaginyero, the other one, you could still get light and do your stuff. Like during my days, I could be very innovative because sometimes you might end up you want to start your study and maybe all of a sudden you ran out of paraffin, and that is how I could improvise light. Now, when you compare that what I was doing in the 844 system with now, if it were in the CBC curriculum right now, I could have been far much better because with the CBC, they could have focused. Why? How am I capable of connecting such lights? How am I capable of giving myself such a beautiful light? And that's why you find somebody, like there is a guy who ended up and made himself a transformer, his own transformer. And he's using just the toilet, the normal pit latrine toilets that we are having in the home. And the electricity is running smart. And he has even supplied the neighborhood with that kind of electricity. You understand? Now, when with the CBC, like Julia was saying, it helped the weak, the Xlolanas. As Lolana might not understand what is written in bookwork, but they can focus in doing their handwork skills, and still they came out to be good, to be people that people will one day rely on. Thank you guys for joining. Thumbs up, kindly like my live. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And remember, thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Support me through the subscription. And now remember that most of the people, you realize that today a child might not be smart here, but when it comes to handwork, something that a person can do as an handwork, the child does better. That is a talent that should be nurtured. It is a talent that should be well nurtured, and the child is trained in line with that skill, such that if he is thinking in line with the engineering, by the time he is graduating up to senior secondary school, he must have understood himself well to become an engineer. And this is when you find that most of people that have learned the handwork, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, automotive engineering, civil engineers, among other things, you find them. Yes, every child is appreciated. You find such kind of parents. If a parent is a driver and he has a motorcycle or a vehicle, you find them teaching their children how to drive, how to move a vehicle, how to locomote. You understand? And with that, it's not that they are doing this, they are trying to let their children learn the skill they have as a basic skill they should be having, such that apart from the other one, this other one can also be used to appreciate a child and make things right, better and better again. Most of the time you realize that when things of this kind, and a child starts telling you, Mom, I loved this, I learned this, I wanted to do this before. Child-centered, exactly. It is child-centered, Julia. Thank you. And every child is appreciated. Yes, every child is appreciated. And alongside that, all the children are tagged along depending on their talents. And that's why if you look at, this is the same curriculum working in China. This is the same curriculum working in China. And when it works in China, you understand and you realize that, oh, astrological production. Hey, hi to, how are you, brother? Thank you for joining us. We are discussing something small on how we can train and nurture the children, the talent of our young ones. So you find that the Chinese, you find a child at grade 3, a child is trained on how to become a chef, automatic. They must know how to cook. The child is trained on sieving, kushona na charani, cloth production, that design, yes. Me too, I am good astrological. How are you? Aya, the same child is also trained into the defense mechanism, the kung fu, the whatever, the karate, just for a defense mechanism they should learn as a skill. And alongside that, you find them, this mechanical work, the wiring thing, whatever the engineering, the so-called button phones, it is meant and prepared by the CBC, and they have their company doing this as they sell. They make money. By the time they are done, such like children done with that, you find that they are no longer beggars, because if the schooling curriculum has set up a stage for them, they had their companies, of which even someone as a production unit is a child, but the parents are there to run for him or her the what? Yes, we are talking about how rightfully we should nurture our children. Yes, we must be capable of learning. We must be capable of learning. Yes, we must be capable of studying our children, restudy the child, get to know what the child is interested in, then support that talent, nurture it. It's maybe through that talent, that is where the child will draw their livelihood or earn their living from the talent you nurtured in them. Are you getting me? So while nurturing that, you'll have to, by all means, you must ensure, oh, yes. But alongside that, how to nurture your talents. God cares and God gives a talent, but then you should help the child understand themselves based on whichever curriculum they are going through, so that you ensure. Julia, do you have a question a question on this or an addition? Kindly add. Christine, kindly add. Astrological, kindly double tap your screen to give me like. I like. And remember, my brother, to subscribe to my channel, please. Give me thumbs up. Double tap the screen. Yeah, yeah, that is it. Astrological. Kindly double tap your screen. I want to see that index moving, please. Yes, yes, Christine, the children, sure, the kids needs guidance. Yeah, they need to be guided. Like the CBC curriculum is the best to guide them in those particular nature. And if you find your child is best in basketball, yeah, yeah. But guidance you have to seek, and you must be given guidance for you to prosper. Yes, it involves the three parties, especially when you put your talents. Yes, Julia, it involves three. Yes, like that. This involves the teacher, involves the child, and engages the parent fully. All the three are united in ensuring the child gets the best, not just get better, but the best out of what they do. And no, not even a single parent would want their children not to be given the best so that they can perform to the best of their ability. And such, they go direct to the children's talent. It hits the nail on the head. Hapana sunguka. Njiani Yeriko aliketi kipofu aliyeitwa Bartimayo. Yes, yes, Christine. Yeah, sure. Hey, nowadays it was tiresome. But again, during those days, you realize that there was this we called home science and art craft. That is the CBC we are having now. A child could create something out of, could use something to make an object or something looks greater than what we could imagine. Imagine you are sent down the valley, you are going to fetch, how do we call this? You are going to fetch clay soil. You want to do pot molding. Hey, you will go. If it is a day for the sisal leaves, you want to make yourselves baskets, papyrus reeds for the so-called par. Those days we used to call it nyakochia, mkeka. No excuse, my friend, lazima na si afadhali. I still remember my preschool teacher to date. What she taught me, Mia can mold. Yes, you are making maths. You are right. If it is for girls, you find even up to some point, up to some point, up to some point, they were told to look for these threads. and then they do it with the hand. Oh, imagine that is a money technique, a money generating technique. That is an income generating technique. If not as for many things we are looking for today, as what we are looking for in these current cities we are in, we could be capable of making a lot of money from this. Yes, Christine, we could be making a lot of money actually. Because remember, you can find even the child has developed something, even on leadership. He can be trained of becoming a very good leader. And with such a talent, that child will not miss out the opportunity of becoming a community leader that will guide people in his community one given day. And that is when things works out. That is when things work smart. That is when things you understand, at least, even if he doesn't give 100% nurturing, but there is something you've given to your children that they will hold on, and not only holding on, they will ever remember to use it as always. Yes, you want somebody that is a strong fighter. He fights for the community. The community property, they don't let go. If the people are exploited, like there is a story I was following about the Maasai around Lake Magadi. They were giving the story. Currently, the grandchildren now came out vigilant, violent, and they are fighting live, defending their properties. You understand? Since they have known what signing of treaties that they don't even understood brought them war. Some were killed, some were tortured because they were the enemy of progress to these people. They are still being forced again to sign something they don't understand. And that is when they said no. When they said no. And when they said no, you understand it is high time for people to start realizing that things are changing. And the way the world is moving with us, things are coming more simpler and easier because the information I can acquire any information I want from where I'm seated. I don't need to go out, do what? From where I'm seated, I can easily acquire. And this is a technological know-how. This is brought by the technological technocrats. These are the people working to ensure that they advance the thinking, the technological thinking, the critical thinking, then the technological know-how. And such like people are the same children that are nurtured rightfully based on the kind of talents they had shown from the beginning. You find your child busy, seeing you with a phone. If you see what the child does, you wonder. If you have a laptop, it's a bonus to them. They are busy. Such like is talented in becoming an IT manager, an IT guru. Such like if you train them, they are the best software developers. Yes, Christine, nisiongee sana. Ask questions so that at least also I listen to it. You understand? So most of the time people doesn't understand until they are made to understand what is actually going on. But for those that are awake, their eyes are open, they can see and interpret. It's very easy for them to understand. It's very easy for them to understand actually what that is all about and how it should be going. Yeah, what that is all about and how things should be going. Oh, sure, okay, no problem, no problem. Hmm. Another thing, CBC has taught children not to be lazy. It is showing them and giving them a knowledge of self-reliance, interdependency. You depend on yourself. Even if you depend on somebody, but that should be like 10%. 90% depend on you, your thoughts and opinion. Then you acquire the useful ones from outside. If it's not useful, don't even make an attempt of the same. Yeah. So the spirit of self-reliance, it's also brought by the CBC thing. Thank you guys for joining. Julie, are you still there? Or you were tired on the way? You are asleep? Yeah. Hmm. Welcome guys. Ninyi ni nuru ya ulimwengu, angazeni. You made beauty akaona ni vyema. Yes, guys. Nilijua tu cha ikifika wanao nilale nauli. Thank you guys for joining. It's your guy Aroma here.